Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Aki again, back with another Clash of Clans video, and I am so excited for today. I've been working on this strategy for a very long time, and I think I finally refined it to the point where I'm excited to show it to you guys, because I wanted to bring it to you when it works. And it is a twin miner strategy, and I think it only gets better with the balance changes. Yes, it has an RC dive, but with the buff coming in two ways. You're going to get an extra level to your miners, which is going to be just massive. Then we can change over to the life gem. But for right now, I actually like both books with the current meta. Royal Champion, we're going to run the Electro Boots and Haste. And don't worry, the RC charge is catching a nerf, but that's fine. We can switch over to the Phoenix if some of you guys don't trust the timings. But hey, you're still going to get those timings. You're just not going to get it as easy as just placing it down, waiting for every second ending with the 6. And then Queen, we're going the Magic Mirror and Healer Puppet, King, Earthquake Boots, and Spiky Ball. And I'm going to first show off a replay against my own base just to give you guys an idea of how the strategy actually works. So for me, my RC dive, I want to again stay away from the heroes and just set a path for my miners. And right away, I see a really good one. I'm like, this entry point at 9 o'clock seems excellent. I stay away from the heroes. You could have done the same thing at 12 o'clock because the heroes are kind of compact down here. So we got a Royal Champion, Queen over here, and the Minion Prince covering the monolith. So your best plan of action would be either 9 o'clock or 12 o'clock. I chose 9 o'clock for no apparent reason. It does not matter because it is symmetrical. So I get my RC in. I popped the ability right away. I felt like I could have some easy control on her, and she wasn't going to run any weird direction that I couldn't path. And then at this point, it's pretty easy because I'm just getting the invisibilities in. I make the air defense kind of go invis, push her in towards the expo. This was probably one of the cleanest RC dives I've had. Like, look at the start of this one. It's beautiful. Pushes her in towards the exact direction I want her to go. Make the healing hut invis. The Spirit Box takes some damage and is about to go down. Here I got a little bit lucky. I waited too much and I got kind of greedy. Is I pushed for this last invisibility to come through with the Spirit Box, but it actually ends up going down and my Royal Champion takes too much damage. I get the invis down in time, and at this point, if I'd got the Townhall, it just would have been incredible value. So I could have put down a Rage, but I was like, you know what, no. I'm just going to get as much damage as I can off it and then recall my champion. At this point, you can pause. Look at this. I've got this whole left-hand side cleared out. So where would you start with your king, queen? Kind of test yourselves. I actually want to see if you guys can get this. For me, now that you've had enough time, just pause the video. I said king and queen kind of at this elixir collector at 3 o'clock. Reason being, left-hand side's cleared. The right-hand side, once it gets cleared, I can push the miners in towards the town hall. And you don't have to spam every miner. Hence why I wanted to just explain this in a little bit of a more intricate way and just in depth. I feel like live attacks don't do it justice. So Ice Golem, King, Queen, Siege, all down. You can add in that extra Valkyrie if you want. Sometimes I keep it for cleanup. And then you can get your Super Wall Breaker in. And you're going to get a poison spell. And in the CC, I've been running just mass miners. What you can do is also add in Valkyries. Those are the two options I've really ran with. And I've just really been liking them at additional miners because I think it's going to set us up better for the new meta coming out. But here we go. As that's all happening, I actually get my super miners in, and then I wait for my regular miners. Just because I know my super miners can clear all this damage. The king's out here. I provide a headhunter to try dealing with that. King and Queen are doing excellent. Then I get my regular miners in too now to converge at this multi-inferno. This is why I really like Diggy. It can stun. I get my first freeze off. See the Giga Bomb nearby. Let the King get taken down. King ability is going to pop off too. And then this is what I really like about the strategy and having the healing tome. The life gem is going to be great. But when your Royal Champions stay low, she's actually going to catch some additional healing. And then watch this King. Gonna pop his ability. He's gonna just open up the whole core, and then we just have this backside of the base left to deal with, and that's not gonna be too bad because the super miners and regular miners are just gonna shred through there. I still have the queen ability left over, guys. I love this strategy. It's been working really, really well for me, and I've been kind of keeping it hidden. Like, not many people know about it. I've not seen a video on this on YouTube, and I thought this would be a perfect time to post it because I finally got every little addition that I wanted to, and I'm not making any changes to it, and I haven't for a while. So I've done these attacks periodically, like on my own base, and sometimes just in Legends when I can squeak them in. And right now, it's like very, very good. Like, I'll show you in Legends League, we're going to have some crazy success with it because of just, in terms of right now, I think it's going to get crazy better. Like, with all those buffs coming in, obviously just the additional level alone, if it's working right now, trust me, it's going to work even better when we get in the update, which is early next week, I think. That's my guess, by the way. Some of you guys are going to ask that. But I will see you guys in the first attack, where hopefully we can just line up some 3 stars. Okay, before we go into the first attack, the only thing I did want to explain is 95% of the time I'm using the siege barracks. The other 5% I sometimes use the log launcher, hence why I brought it, just because having double invis bases, it's nice to do a king and queen dive with it to set them off. So with that explained, one last thing. Warden, you can add in the poison lizard if you want. That's the little thing I've been tinkering with, but I do prefer the diggy. Well, let's head in here, see what base we come across. There we go, an invis base. Do we need to set it off, though? We shall see. Where should we dive the Royal Champion in from? I kind of would like to stay away from the heroes. Having the minion prince over there is scary. So this bottom side actually looks like a better funnel. But is that the best move? I don't know. I might have to just go in from this top, because I think I'm going to use the king and queen to clear the top side. So we might have to go an opposite side funnel with the Royal Champion in towards this ricochet cannon, just because it makes better sense for how our dive is going to work. I'm going to pop the Royal Champion ability here early because she's going to stay invis. Ability comes active. Now I just got to be careful which direction she runs. She runs towards the top side. Interesting choice by the Royal Champion there. I'm going to need one more invis before she gets in some trouble there. That was my bad, but it's all good. We're going to keep the Royal Champion alive here. And let's see. 30 seconds. One more invis. I've kind of lost track of the Spirit Fox timing, which is fine, but that side is cleared, so I'm going to send a Valkyrie to get a little bit more funneling. You know what? I'm going to change things up. I'm going to go Ice Golem, King, Queen, with a log launcher to start sniping stuff through. The reason I made that is because if I had just used my King, Queen there, I wouldn't have had a left-hand side funnel, but now this way my Queen can actually take care of the minion prince, which is great. And everything's looking good so far. I might use an invis for my queen. Actually, I might use a rage. Watch this. Pop her ability, have her clear stuff off. There goes the town hall. It's set off. And I'm going to freeze the monolith before it starts doing too much damage. And now let's get our miners in from the top side. Super miners, get everything in. King ability here to just pop off. Get some crazy values. Send the Royal Champion back in. I'm going to go poison on these ice golems. There we go, there we go. Looking good, looking good. I'm going to get my 2 headhunters in because I'm going to use the warden ability to make sure those headhunters make it through all the heroes. There we go. Look at that warden ability. We're going to go crazy here. And this should be able to just rip up this core, especially under all this fire. We have a heal spell left to use, which I will use on the scatter shot kind of area when it comes about right now. There we go. And then this last invisibility I can use for the Royal Champion. Does not matter, but that scatter shot is probably the scariest thing left on this base. But we have an invis to deal with it. I'm going to use an invisibility on my Royal Champion to keep her alive a little bit longer. Oh my gosh, I let my Royal Champion go down, but it's okay. Look at those miners. They're going to shred through that scatter shot, and we have so many miners still left up. Guys, I think we've got something here. And like I say, what I was saying at the start is I've been practicing with this a bunch and just like making minor ticks. Like everything that I've added to this army has been for a reason. And I truly think, I don't want to say it's perfected because that's not my style. I'd like to say you can keep tinkering in army, but this is like the most like solid I've got it to a point. Like I feel like I'm really starting to nail it down, but I'll see you guys in the next attack. I am so sorry, but this attack didn't record. I don't know what the heck happened, but I still wanted to show it off because it's a solid base that I see a lot, and I wanted to show how to attack it. This time I actually didn't have a log launcher with me. I would have liked to set off that invisibility tower, but it does not matter. Check this out. For my Royal Champion dive, again, what am I looking for? To stay away from heroes, but mainly to path for my super miners. And I'm like, you know what? I can't set off the invisibility tower because of not having the log launcher. What if I path my miners in towards the town hall so they have to deal with it anyway? So I was like, okay, Royal Champion can go at this archer tower kind of right here. Push her down towards these defenses towards the left-hand side. If I get that all cleared, that opens up this middle area for my miners to go for the town hall. But I need to set the opposite side funnel. So I was like, okay, I'll get my Ice Golem, King, Queen at this collector, kind of this apprentice, the lab assistant, King, Queen, Super Wall Breaker, get them in towards here. They'll take care of that. Then I could push my Super Hybrid, or my Super Miners and regular Miners, in towards this Multi-Inferno, in towards the Town Hall, and that should be good. That was the plan, but let's see how it actually works. So I'm going to speed up till we get the Royal Champion in. There she goes. And remember, her plan is to just stay away kind of from the town hall area because the town hall wrecks your spirit box. That's why I say that. Because if you don't, oh, she's out of control. Now I popped the world champion ability early because I felt like, again, I had good control on her. I knew what building she would target next. That's why I did that. That's my reasoning for that. Now at this point, I just got to control the Spirit Fox. It's healthy. World Champion's good in this direction too. Now you can see the funnel forming that I was talking about, but I actually wanted to show it because then you can actually get a better understanding. At this point, the World Champion's looking fine. I used an early invis. That was a mistake. I thought my Spirit Fox was still alive, but it wasn't. I have one more left to use, which I am, because my goal here was to take down that Multi-Inferno. But remember, don't rush it. Even if it looks like your World Champion is healthy enough to get it, I wasn't going to take that risk. At this point, let's pause the video. Look at the left-hand side. It's completely cleared exactly how the plan was. And then I was going to get my Ice Golem, King, Queen with the Siege Barracks, Super Wall Breaker to open up this area, and we are totally good. My Queen sadly gets locked onto, which I didn't see till very late, and it just ruins my Unicorn. I rage up my Queen, and I'm going to pop her ability so she can get healed back up. At this point, I popped the King ability as well, hoping that Spiky Ball would set off the Invisibility Tower. It didn't. But this top side, I want some cleanup, so I'm going to get an Archer, and you can put a regular Miner there as well. Funnel has been set. The only thing I regret a little bit is how I deal with the putting down the World Champion. I feel like I should have delayed it even more, but hey, it's not too big of a deal. She's going to take care of the enemy minion prince. Here comes the miners out of the CC. They're going to take care of the left-hand side. I'm going to use a poison spell on the ice golems. Here goes my World Champion. Now she's completely lost, and she's going to run in towards the core of the base. She was done for. She's going to get some damage off, I guess, but she gets taken down. All good. I'm going to have to use a Warden ability right now. I have some super miners going in towards the top side, so this spread is actually kind of cool because it helps if there's like a time problem, but there's still a minute left in the battle. Ice Golem comes through. It's going to actually slow me down a bit. So I was like, you know what? Why not get a heal spell in? And I have no spell support, but the Monolith single shotting my miners isn't going to do too much. And then with having Diggy there stunning, this is why I really prefer Diggy. And look at this. The Super Miners, again, cleared the topside World Champion that was left up. And I can go 4 times speed here. Guys, the miners just don't go down. I love them. And they've been working really, really well for me. I'm happy with this army so far. I say we'll do one more live attack. And that should give you guys the idea of how this is done. But seriously, I am super duper impressed so far. Okay, but I made sure this time to have the log launcher. Don't, just in case you need to use it. But let's head in and see if we can end this video off with a nice little 3-star. No invisibility tower this time, so we should be good. Remember, we're just going to focus on getting a ninth path for my Royal Champion. It sounded like I had a lisp there. Trying to do my best Mike Tyson impression. Okay. Let me focus up. I'm going to go Royal Champion at 12 o'clock, set that funnel, and I can get my King and Queen kind of at this bomb tower, and then my Super Minor combination in towards that Ricochet Cannon. So let's get the Royal Champion at the top side. There we go. And then we're going to need our first invisibility just like this. I delayed it a tad bit, but I actually kind of messed that up. Oh, that was so bad. I'm going to have to pop the World Champion here. Get some more invisibility out of it. The reason I messed that up is because my timings wasn't great. And now I've completely fumbled it. So we're going to need more invisibilities than I would have liked to use. It's all good. We're just going to take down this Ricochet Cannon. If I get that, I'm all cool. Pushing it till the 2-minute 26 mark where I have to recall. There, recalled. That did quite a bit. And now I'm going to set my funnel a little bit deeper down here because I don't need it as tight as where that bomb tower was. We're going to get the King Queen, Valkyrie to funnel. I'm going to get a baby dragon here, Super Wall Breaker, and then we're going to get a Headhunter for the enemy queen. At this point, we're going to get a miner or 2 to clean the top side. Spread these miners out like this. Get the Apprentice Warden, and then I'm going to delay my own Royal Champion a bit. I'm going to pop the King ability so he can deal with that. 2 Headhunters in. I'm going to get my first freeze on the Monolith. King and Queen are going to shred. I'm going to get a poison spell down. Look at this. How clean is this looking right now? Royal Champion still healthy. As we're going to run through here, I'm going to pop the Warden ability, which we're going to hit the Giga Bomb. Get my Royal Champion healed up. Queen is still fine. I don't want to use her ability, but I might be forced to. I'm going to get a heal in the core as we deal with all this damage. And then we've just got the backside left to deal with. Queen is still alive. Can she stay alive the whole time? Let's see. Nope, she's going to be forced to ability. That's fine, though. We have the king tanking, royal champions in towards the royal champion. Down it goes. Or so the minion prince. But look how many miners we still have alive. This is how you attack a base like this. You just go from corners so it has no chance to survive. We have miners at the top side, bottom side. We're hitting bombs. Does not matter. Completely smashed. Guys, I'm liking this. I created this army. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's been killing it for me. Like, look, we've got the queen up, king up, warden up, royal champion up. Like, my, oh my, is it good? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's going to get even better after the balance changes. I know, I hear you. The world champion is catching a nerve, but trust me, I will post on this strategy after the update goes live as well. But thank you so much for watching. Give my strategy some love. Like the video, be subscribed, and then remember, we just hit 23,000 subscribers. So for that, what does that mean? It's another giveaway. It's a 5 gold pass giveaway. All you got to do is be subscribed, like this video, drop one comment to get one entry. It's going to last for 72 hours, and all the rules are in the pinned comment and description of the video. You only have to enter in once, but it's open for 72 hours to give as many people a chance to enter. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace out.